Hi, I'm Trip Hazard. Well, my real name is Luann Hazard, but everyone calls me Trip. Whoopsie! Oh, Jungle Bungle! Ah! Oh! Ow! Oh! Who knows how I got the nickname? It's a mystery. And don't you just love mysteries? I know I sure do. Mystery solved. The mystery is a big part of what draws me to the jungle. You never know what's gonna happen next. Like this volcano erupting. A week ago, I thought it was dead, but it turns out it was dormant. When something is dormant, it means it's quiet, but it could be active again later. Thankfully, my Walking with Jesus handbook helped prepare me for such an occasion. No, there isn't anything about erupting volcanoes, but it does say when Jesus died on the cross, it wasn't his end. Jesus taught so many people about the kingdom of God. He healed sicknesses, he drove away evil spirits, he forgave sins, he loved everyone. He was fixing the broken parts of the world. Jesus knew it was almost time for him to die, so he traveled with his disciples to Jerusalem for the Passover feast. This was a holiday to remember how God saved his people, the Israelites, from slavery in Egypt many years ago. Jesus sent two of his disciples, Peter and John, to prepare for the meal. They asked, "Where do you want us to prepare for it?" Jesus told them to enter the city and meet a man carrying a jug of water. The man would lead them to a house, and the owner would let them use it upstairs. So off they went to do what Jesus had said. When the time was right, Jesus and his disciples took their places at the table. He said to them, "I have really looked forward to eating this Passover meal with you. I wanted to do this before I suffer." If I were there, I would have been confused and concerned. Jesus continued, "I tell you, I will not eat the Passover meal again until it is celebrated in God's kingdom." That would have made me even more confused and concerned. Jesus knew he was about to suffer and that his death was a huge moment in God's big story. It would lead to a celebration in God's kingdom. During the meal, Jesus took the bread, thanked God for it, and broke it. As he handed the pieces to his disciples, he said, "This is my body. It is given for you. Every time you eat it, do this in memory of me." This bread was the reminder of Jesus' body, which would soon be broken on the cross. He would be sacrificing his life for the good of the world, and he didn't want his disciples to ever forget his death. After supper, Jesus took a cup of wine and said, "This cup is the new covenant in my blood. It is poured out for you." Like the broken bread, this had a deep meaning. The wine was a physical reminder of Jesus' blood, which would soon be shed on the cross. By dying, Jesus was going to save people from their sins and even from death itself. The Passover feast may have been a celebration of God saving his people from slavery, but what Jesus was about to do would be so much greater. He was going to make the way for God's forever kingdom. Jesus had many followers, but not everyone loved him or believed in his power. The chief priests and teachers of the law, people who thought of themselves as very important, thought they could put an end to Jesus with his death. But it wasn't the end. Jesus rose from the dead. He defeated the power of darkness so that the world could be made new again. So like Jesus' disciples, we can remember his death because the things he said to them during Passover feast are for us too. For anyone who follows him today, Jesus wants us to remember his death. I know I won't forget. I didn't forget about the volcano either. I better get to higher grounds. Good thing I'm an excellent climber. Oh, Jungle Bungle. Wait a minute. Is that why everyone calls me Trip? Nah,